All right, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're going to be trying some equipment. And I've been looking around and it seems like everybody's sort of settled on some combination of these cards, plus or minus like six that sort of make up their list. I think if you're going to play equipment, everybody's sort of settled on the idea of you need to have like 15-ish pieces of equipment and then things that benefit from either being targeted or finding your equipment or whatever the case may be. So we're going to try a few different things today and see if we can make this work. And if I backtracked everything correctly, I believe the version of this started with Croakies possibly, but hard to tell at this point in the season. But anyway, here's what we're rocking with. We've got 4 Cacophony Scamp because, you know, if we can get equipment on this and then it dies, we get to do extra damage, so why not? Of course, Heartfire Hero, because equipment, we can just keep targeting it every turn, if nothing else, which is super good. Basilisk Collar gives you some lifelink, which is good, but Death Touch never hurts either. Let you go ahead and get in there, especially if you have something with First Strike, you can just pick stuff off, which is great. Lava Spur Boots. This is surprisingly one of the best cards in the deck, just because it's easy to move it around, giving everything that comes out haste, making it hard to kill your stuff, just making your opponent tap out every turn to deal with your creatures. All of that's very important. Have a couple of copies of Get Lost just to give us some flexible removal here. And Kimba, Ka Enduring. Like, this is really good because Kimba can just hit the battlefield, get protected by one of your equipment, and that's really good. But if the game goes long, you can just make a cat, and just gonna keep the board moving. We're gonna play Sheltered by Ghosts because, well, not only is it good to get rid of something, but if that thing you have also has, say, hexproof potentially, because you have a Swiftfoot Boots, that's even better because then they'll never get their thing back. Kellen the Fey-Blooded. Now, you do have the ability to go search for equipment with here, and honestly, most of the time, we're probably going to be searching for a Swiftfoot Boots, or maybe a Basilisk Collar, depending on the game state. But this guy has double strike anyway, which is awesome, and then if he's equipped, everything else gets bonuses for the number of equipment he has. Then Bladehold War Whip. This is super good because it gives you a 2/2 when it comes on the battlefield, and it has double strike. However, making all of your other stuff cost 1 less to move around is super important because that means now Lava Spur Boots is free, Basilisk Collar costs 1, Swiftfoot Boots cost 1, and it makes it easy to protect your creatures as they hit the battlefield. We are going to also play a copy of Aster, Bearer of Blades. This can also just make all of our equipping period cost 1, even if we don't have War Whip. But if we have this plus War Whip, now everything's just free to move around, which is awesome. And when it comes onto the battlefield, we actually get to go search for an equipment out of our top 7. So lots of going on with this, and it is a big 4/4 all in its own right. And we are going to play 3 copies of Leyline Axe because we give them our opening hand, they're free, and then all we have to do is pay 3 and give something +1/+1 and double strike and trample, which often leads to ending the game. Now I'm assuming this is going to play okay because, again, this is a little bit of a known archetype. Made some different card choices here, so we'll see if it matters or not. But if you do like this and you'll be looking to buy equipment, at the end of the video, we'll have a link that takes you over to Moxfield, a channel sponsor, where we host all of our deck lists, so you can download them and try them on Arena. If you want to get something in paper, especially with the holidays coming up and sales are going to be happening, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure, TOAMagic.com. You can use code DRAGON, DRAGN, and that'll get you 5% off everything you get on their website. But all that being said, let's go see if equipment can lock things down. Alrighty, we will keep this. And we will get the free Leyline Axe. And I guess we'll play this because we have anything else to do. This is kind of tough because, like, we want to just go ahead and play Kimba, but we know Kimba's going to be susceptible to death. Now, this changes things, actually. Alright, now to just be how fast we think we can, 1, get this protected, step 1. Once it's protected, do we just get outraced by them playing something crazy on their side? Also, having double strike and trample means we could sit back as well and just block with the first strike portion. Oh, interesting. So double miner, and that one flies. So that's going to be a little bit annoying for us. Actually, that only costs 1 to equip. So actually, here's what we can do. We can, since they tapped out, we can go ahead and just get this for free. Pay the 1. Now we just have hexproof double strike, and we have haste, and they can't block, so there's 8 right there. Oh, actually, we can move this for 1 as well, so Depending on if they tap out or not, we could possibly play Kellen, move that over. Kellen will be double strike for 4, but then Kimba still get an extra +1. All right, well, let's see what they do here. Because, again, they can't target Kimba, so I would say they might have been tempted to do something else there, but doesn't look like they are. Okay, so do we want to attempt... I don't think we can, under the circumstances. I think we just do this. See how the opponent feels about it. They'll probably just kill that, because they can't really spend their cards on anything else, I'd imagine. Exactly. Kill what you can. That makes the most sense. We still get to move this over, deal 10 damage, and that's probably going to be the end of the game. Because even if they play something that makes us sacrifice Kemba, now we can just play Kellen and attack for double strike with either of the equipment as well. I don't think every game's going to go this perfect, but this was kind of an ideal start under the circumstances. Yeah, that doesn't even do enough. Like, we take 9 and then doesn't matter. Yep, GG's. I don't even think I hit the GG for him. There you go. Alright, cool. Ooh, alrighty. We'll keep. Alright, that makes it hurt a little less. Also arguable that we could have played like Lava Spur Boots first and then play Kimba behind it, but not really looking to do that here. I'm just going to attack. Oh, opponent doesn't have anything. That's interesting. All right, I'm going to get both of these out here. And then we'll see what happens. Could have also played a land tapped, just play the Lava Spur Boots, and then like equip up, you know, was an option there. Ooh, I wanted to do this, but didn't get the land, so that's fine. We'll just go here. And I assume some type of sweeper will be in our future here, but we'll see what happens. Probably a Leyline. No, Leyline would still cost them a lot. No, because that's every creature type, or land type. Oh, a Ruby. Not what I expected to see at all. Okay, that's different. An opponent still has nothing here? Alright, I'll gamble on the double striker. I mean, they gotta have something. Wow, nothing. Really? I'm just going to shoot the opponent for 1 here, just in the event that there's a, like, what am I doing here? Companies can't perform the permanent players to gain an additional counter. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I was like, wait a minute. Tells you how long it's been since I played with this card. Though I could have put an extra counter on Overlord, which I probably should have done, actually. Okay, an opponent just dies. So I guess their plan was tap out to play Massacre Worm, which they took a point from their waste anyway. So that was the issue there. But I guess it would have killed this. We would have lost 2. And yeah, then they died just the same. All right, well... Weird game. Cool looking deck, though. I hadn't seen anybody playing Massacre Worm. Yeah, we're keeping this. So here's what we're going to do. As much as we want to lead with a Kimba, I think I'm just going to go... Well, I don't know. Let's see what they're playing first. Let's go... Heartfire Hero. Because there's a world where if we get one of our, like, Swiftfoot boots, or not Swiftfoot, but Lava Spur boots, we might put that on the Heartfire Hero and sample what's going on. Oh, nope, that's not what we're doing at all. All right. This is one of the many, many life gain decks. Another thing that's fun here is that, well, now I was going to say if we wanted to put this on the Heartfire hero, we would draw fire away from Kimbo, but I think it's just better to just go ahead and get the most we're going to get out of this. Yeah, lose life, we don't really care because we're going to get it right back. All right. Our opponent's at 9 already. I mean, Kimbo by himself is representing lethal. Oh, no. Are you serious? How gross. Split up, huh? All right. Well, that's a thing that happened. All right. Well, here we go. Decline. Decline. All right. So now, if we could be so lucky as to get Basilisk Collar, that would be cool. Did you find a cut down? I don't know what that means. Let's attack. See if maybe we get them to commit to a bad block here first. Sweet. We'll try this. Since we still had some leftover life to spare. Decline. So now they're to 2, so... yeah, we just shoot them. Unless they have something else here. Submit 0, shoot them for 2. Alright, cool. Woo! This is okay, I guess. Alright. It's like, let's find out if they have a cut down. They did not. But they had to go for the throats. Fair enough. Let's find some other one-mana dude here. Not you, friend. Not you. But we will go ahead and search. I think I want to take... it's tempting to take this, actually. Because then it just means our Lava Spur Boots is free every time we play something. But if we get Swiftfoot Boots and it sticks, it's too good to not try, you know? Bandit, sure. You got it. You can have this thing, I guess. I'll assume there's still a discard deck, even though we don't know that to be fact. I mean, problem is, though, knowing that, they could also just play, like, Liliana, and that kind of sucks. Not bad if they play Liliana here, because then we can just attack into a Liliana, and that's all fine and good. Alright. We get what we wanted here for the most part. Alright. Let's see what the case is. Hopeless Nightmare, sure. And then the other discard spell, because there's always... oh, there wasn't another one. Wow. I was about to say, that's a little bit of a decision now, because we can make sure we still have 2 things in hand. Tap this for colorless. Trying to figure out how serious they are on the life or the discard here. Because I'm tempted to just get another Lava Spur Boots. What's the battlefield look like? If they play Shieldred... You know what? I don't think I want that. I think we want Basilisk Collar. And then I'll just take some damage from the opponent. Like, feels like the best thing we could do here. Because then we have less fear of something like Shieldred or whatever. Give ourselves some other options, potentially. Yep. That gets us for damage. Ah, did not need another Swiftfoot Boots. Alright, well, it's kind of all we can do. Oh, wow, they actually blocked for us. Sweet. I guess we'll hold this. I mean, they may spin cards just to make us discard or something here. Yep. Alright, they're looking for bodies. I mean, we kind of are too. The good news is we're losing 2, currently gaining 6. So we don't really fear the life loss that much. Alright, so here we'll play this. Move over Lava Spur Boots. Opponent's still going to take 4, so we don't mind. And the boots never have to move, so then we get in for 6. Gain 6. Alright. Eventually, we're going to have to start just making a token. Yep, they draw a card. Alright. Good one. Woo! Oh, wow. Okay. We'll keep. I don't think it's good when we have 2 of them. Especially with no white mana. Like, we have to top deck a white land. I mean, I guess if we get, like, a mouse or something and it doesn't die, like, there's some weird situations here. Well, that doesn't really cut it for us. Alright, well, this isn't the worst thing, right? So you get one of these, and then we'll just play this, and then we'll just see what happens. I'm assuming it's going to be, like, Sheltered by Ghost or something here. Because that's usually how this goes. Ossification. Roughly the same thing. I mean, I kept a bad hand to start. Like, if I could have at least, like, turned to Kimba, that would have been pretty sweet. But I definitely did not have that. Okay, I'm going to go here. Even though playing Kimba and leaving up Get Lost has some relevance. Okay. Because I do feel like we can also use this after the fact and maybe get back a Kimba and be tricky. Oh, that sucks. Yep. And this is where I'm getting punished for not leaving the mana open. Like, had opportunity and I blew it. Yep. I deserve everything I'm getting right now for getting greedy. Alright. Still not enough white mana here. If they have another removal, we're just dead. And rightfully so. Like, I should not be doing well in this exchange. Like, I guess I just have to block, right? To just kill that thing? Okay. Alright. This is intriguing. Because we're back to, do I leave up Get Lost, right? And this gets to copy a token. So I feel like if I play this... Alright, let's just play it and pass. And then I'll assume they'll target that, so we just don't let them get infinite ossifications. Because otherwise our play doesn't do anything, right? Even if we, like, shelter... I guess I could have sheltered away the ossification, would have been the play, so then they don't have a good token to copy. Wouldn't have been great, but it would have been something. Alright, let's just get an untapped land. Well, that's kind of the next best thing. Get rid of this. No attacks. We really should have been dead. Like... I feel like I am hanging in much better than I have any right to in this game currently. Why couldn't that just be a land on top, man? Because, see, now I have to double block to kill one of these. And then I have to kill off Calyx. Man, that sucks. We were so close. Actually, let's see. What's the thing they copy here, right? They copy 3 blind mice. We take 8. This becomes 4. But then we could also get rid of something. Eesh. But then we'd also gain life. I think we... they're going to copy 2 of these. But then they draw cards for each of those, right? No, they get the +1/+1s. Damn. I don't know what to do here, y'all. I guess I'm going to have to block one of them. I'm just going to no blocks. I think we're far enough behind anyway. I'm just going to go no blocks here. Let them put their counters, do what they're going to do. I mean, the good news is the only thing they can copy is either a mouse or another royal treatment, which is fine, I guess. Oh, I wanted that to be a land so bad. With that not being a land, I don't think we can do anything here. I mean, hold on. What if we make this 4, 5, we deal 10... No, that's not going to do enough, because then we go to 14 and then we possibly die. No, we're not dead. We can still block something with the other hero, right? So yeah, let's see what happens. We're just going to try, because this is all we got. Like, all right, let's see what's up. They've got 11. They've got 15. If they get rid of our Heartfire hero, we're just dead. Otherwise, we can at least block 6. Okay, Caretaker's Talent doesn't kill us. All right, they're drawing a card. Oh, no, they're just going to copy that. Okay, that's fine. They do make another 1/1, though, which does matter. Alright, I guess we block 6. Go to 1. Ping the opponent for 1. Okay. Actually, yeah. Okay, we're going to keep this hand. Not a lot really here going on. We're just going to play Scamp, Basilisk Collar Scamp. I think is going to be the play here. And then hopefully find some stuff to do good things with these. Would you like to kill our Scamp, opponent? I don't know how we came back in that last game. Like, I totally feel like that shouldn't have happened, but hey, who am I to judge? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say, right? Yep, we're going to take that action and kill that dude. I don't have my life gain online just yet, so can't really rely on that. All right. Slick shot, show off. Can I find a lava spur boots? We cannot find a lava spur boots. Okay. Well, in the interim, I guess we will at least do this. Decline. So when I do get something, it's at least relevant. The best here is if you get lava spur boots, because then, like, if something blocks it, it dies, then you can take out the slick shot. But now, I kind of want to just get one of our double striking equipments, because then we could just move things over and give it lifelink, and we'd be off to the races. So let's see if we can find one. You know, that ain't terrible. Definitely not what we were looking for, though. Sadly, this is kind of all I can do because I don't have anything else. And I can't just sit back and block because otherwise we have nothing to put our equipment on. Good news is we do already have 5 mana, so we can put Basilisk Collar, put Leyline Axe on, and just see what happens here. Yeah, probably too far behind. We just didn't draw any threats. So yeah, we're probably just dead here. Yep. Alright. That's a tough one just because we just didn't get any creatures. Yeah, okay. Let's keep this. Go ahead and submit. Let's play this. It'd be great if we can draw an untapped land on 3 to put something on our Hearthfire hero. Would feel pretty special, I'm not going to lie. Alright. Okay, hey, at least we got something. If that, I was going to say, if that doesn't find the land. Alright, get in there for 6. Alright, beat him for 3. You know what? I'm going to go here. And just make better use of our mana. And have a bigger body. Scamp. Alright, sure. Toby, you got it. Yeah, we're attacking. I mean, you have to block with at least that. Okay, cool. But then you're still going to take one more. All right. I thought they might have actually had something. It was the only reason I didn't use these. That sucked. All right. Yeah. That'll do it anyway. Yeah, I assumed they were going to double block to minimize the damage and maybe had something to either save something or make something bigger or whatever. So I was like, I'll just save these, and then I'll probably, like, either play a Scamp. Actually, my plan was probably just going to be play Heartfire Hero, try to juice one of them up. And then if something like a Sunfall happened or whatever, then we just play the next ones. But didn't matter, I guess. Okay, we'll keep this. This is serviceable, I'll say. Let's play this. Okay. Well, there's a bunch of life gain and Cat's decks both running around, so we shouldn't be surprised to see any of those. Good news, though, that Sheltered by Ghosts could be pretty sweet. Though I wouldn't mind finding something like a Swiftfoot Boots or something here. Because they might have their own Sheltered by Ghosts. What is this? Destroy a tapped creature. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a thing that happened. Lots of random cards being played, but hey, what you gonna do? Go ahead and go here. Juice that guy up. Let's go ahead and play a Basilisk Collar. I mean, they might have another. I don't know. We'll see. But I didn't want to be too quick on using the Sheltered by Ghosts. Alright, Pride Mates. That's a real thing. Well, oh, that's good for later. Alright, well, let's just see what's up. And we'll get... Well, we already have life gain, so whatever. Alright, so we go to 19. Currently, we are out life gaining the life gain deck, it appears. And this guy has Ward 1, Ward 2. So opponent has to spend a lot to do something to this. Alright, well, that's a bunch of life. Now the question becomes, do we play this and move over the other thing? And then try to play this the following turn? Yeah, let's do this, because we also get to search. I will take this. And then we will move the Lava Spur Boots over here and get some attacks in. All right. Heartfire Hero's gonna die here, so they get their cat back. They have a removal card. It's just, what is it? Probably another Lullaby, if I were guessing. Yep. But we do get to make them spend a lot of mana here. Sure. Why did I not get to deal the damage to them? Destroy target, tapped creature, you gain 2 life. I feel like I was playing too quickly. I must have done something wrong there. But, all that being said, we can equip for 1, equip for 1. Actually, do I just need to shelter here? Yeah, probably. Alright. Shelter, we'll get rid of the 6, because that's the real problem. And then we'll just move this over. And now this attacks with double strike. Oh, wait. Oh, because I had the other thing. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot. Because I have both these out, that costs nothing. Alright, well, that was a mistake. Could have got in there anyway and cost them some extra blockers. But that does mean this gets to equip for free when I play it. So, there is that. Gosh dang, are you serious, opponent? Like, seriously? Alright, well, they got to spend mana here. You gotta pay for the other one. Alright, get your dude back. Gain a point of life. Oh, 2 points. Alright. I mean, I have Basilisk Collar, but I'm still not blocking. I'm just taking the gamble here at this point. Alright, so we play this. Equip costs 1. We equip for 0. And we just load everything onto Aster here. Right? And then move this over. This I need more mana for, actually. Oh, no, I can actually get that, too. I get the double strike. Yep. All right, cool. That works. We have double strike, trample, haste, death touch, ward 1. All right, so we go to 14. We go to 20. Probably could have been smarter to kill something here. But we're just taking the gamble. If they just play a bunch of dudes that make a billion dudes, then, like, so be it. Oh, no, I forgot. I wasn't even thinking about Delny being an option. Gross. Oh, but that doesn't quite kill us. That's 8, 16, 17. Oh, yep. It's exactly enough. One more than enough. Because they were able to gain life there at the end. Opponent just attacked with everything. Yeah. Ah, man. Delny was so clutch for them. That sucks. Sure. I mean, having the Bladehold War Whip is actually some good value here early. Because kind of part of the deal is that you're just trying to get as much damage as you can in early. Force the opponent to have to spend all their turn and resources dealing with stuff. Alright, what do we got? Man, if we could get Swiftfoot boots here, that would be big too. Not a Swiftfoot boots, but also not terrible. Alright, we're going to go Kimba here. Probably could have got away with playing the Restless Bivouac here, but I'm going to go ahead and just play this. I'm sure they have a cut down, but I'd rather it kill that than our Bladehold War Whip. Because I feel like we could potentially set up a big attack later. Oh, they didn't cut down, actually. Well, they might give it -3/-3 here. So they gain life and don't take any damage. That would be believable. But you have it for that. Alright, that's fine. Then I think we're going to kind of keep on keeping on here. And just attack. See if maybe they play like Shieldred here. Then we could get Shieldred and then get in with a double striker on top of that. Nope, no Shieldred. So are they coming after the Heartfire hero? I would assume the answer is yes, since cut down still exists. No, it's a Glissa. Alright. And they took a point for us. That's nice. That might do it, actually. So we play this. Well, play this. We can target this for itself. So it gets a counter. Then we move this over. So this has haste. And then we put this on this. And then we get in for lots many. Alright, opponent's at 1. Alright, and we have a creature land as well. So we're pretty well set up here. Yeah, Harvester of Misery ain't gonna cut it. Really? Because, well, yeah, our creature just dying is enough for that. And then I guess we just put this here. And this here, and we go attacking. All right. Nicely done. Yeah, I think overall with this deck, it actually is playable, surprisingly. I think you just have to be very, very careful on how you sequence cards. And I could see a world where we say, like, hey, only defense is sheltered by ghosts in the deck. And you just cut the get lost for like 2 more creatures. I think that would be totally reasonable. I mean, I say that. The get lost did come in handy when we had them. So I'm not going to say they're like junk in here. But it is something to keep in mind that, maybe we just need to have more threats. Because we are a little bit creature light. There's only 16 creatures, technically 20 if you count the Bladehold War Whip. So we don't have a ton of creatures. And I could also see an argument for an extra ley line, because truthfully, there were a lot of times that if you open with a ley line, the deck is able to do a whole lot. So if you were to cut the 2 get lost and just play like an extra ley line and maybe just go to 60 cards, that might be doable. Though there's also an argument for an extra Basilisk Collar or an extra Swiftfoot Boots. Or what I had in a different version was Thousand Moon Smithy, right? Because we do have a fair amount of artifacts. There's 2, 6, another 2, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That would be a 16th artifact. Plus, it triggers off of creatures as well. And we do have artifacts that kind of just stay around, so you could tap them and be able to get extra bodies. So if you want to do that, that could be reasonable too. Cut the 2 get lost, play an extra either Leyline Axe and or Thousand Moon Smithy. I think that could work just as well. So yeah, there's a lot of ways for this deck to go, truthfully. I think you could play some different lands, honestly. I mean, Fountain Port's fine. It gets us a creature. It's not an artifact, but it's not like it mattered that it was an artifact, except for maybe not dying to cut down, potentially. But, I mean, some type of creature land that either makes you a token or turns into a land, or turns into a creature, could be important as well. But yeah, you got to have some number of those. But overall, this deck at least has a lot of choices, which I think is kind of cool. But I think these are the best choices. I think the internet arena community has decided some combination of these cards are the best. Maybe like we've been talking about 4 or 5 flex slots, but otherwise these are probably the creatures you need to be playing, or the spells in general on some level. But fun deck, difficult to play though in a lot of cases. I would say if you are a newer player, you probably don't want to play this unless you're going to play it in the play queue and have a lot of practice games. I'd probably play at least 30 games before playing it on the rank ladder. Because if you watch during the course of my game, except for the ones where we got like early acts and then they did nothing to our creature, there's a lot of those games where it was just, okay, play this in order, search for this thing, make sure I have this. Kind of like that, the game against Mono Black where we just survived on Kellen. It was maneuvering around and keeping her life total up. There's a lot of that goes on with this deck. So keep that in mind if you decide to play it. But the deck list we're going to make available is 4 Cacophony Scamp, 4 Hearthfire Hero, 2 Basilisk Collar, 4 Lava Spur Boots, 2 Get Lost, 4 Kemba, 4 Sheltered by Ghosts, 2 Swiftfoot Boots, 3 Kellen, 4 Bladehold War Whip, 1 Aster, 3 Leyline Axe, 4 Plains, 7 Mountains, 4 Battlefield Forge, 4 Inspiring Vantage, 3 Restless Bivouac, and 2 Fountain Port. But yeah, if you like Boros and you're looking for a different type of way to play, we found some enchantments that actually do a lot of damage when creatures enter the battlefield, and together, you're able to kill your opponents out of nowhere. So check that one out next. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.